Ray John, it ain't no mistake. Pulling nothing but fire, 204 breaks. Yeah, live streaming, got the internet ablaze. Hey, rated Ray John, 204 breaks. Rare sports cars, one of one, so clean. Flawless, national treasures you never seen. Rookie cards, rookie autographs, you already know. Everything sports, MJ, Tom Brady, all the GOATs. Hey, rated Ray John, let's go.
Alright guys, here we are, 24-25 O-Pee-Chee Platinum Hockey. $2 pick your team rate, 534. This is a small break, guys. Tempe, remember I told you guys, Tempe just wanted to put up a small one because he was busy with the store. We do have the case break of this up. I just posted it. Yeah, so Tempe's just gonna go through the smaller ones. You know, very affordable, just, you know, whenever he can. He's an extremely busy guy. I was talking to him today. Just really busy. I was just happy that he can help out and put some breaks up for you guys to do, and you know, and partake in, and then sometimes I'll get him to break and such. But here we are, release day for Platinum. We have a case here. We're gonna grab 2 boxes out of 3254. If you can see, is the serial number. Anybody in the live want to say hello, just so that. Kieran, what's going on, brother? Long time no see. Long time. How's Alberta been treating you? Hopefully, you know, all good. I'm just gonna grab the 2 boxes. We're not gonna complicate things. So I have 2 cases here. I'm gonna do. Tempe just posted up another 2 boxes. We'll grab from the same master that we just opened. And then I have a sealed case here that I just put up. So, what's up, Barclay? So, 2313, and then can't really tell, but it's 2402. Small break, guys. Tempe has another one posted. Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. Busy. That's good, man. I'm glad that you're busy. And because this is just 2 boxes, I'm gonna try to take my sweet time with this one. Sorry, I'm feeling under the weather a little bit still, but that's not your problem. That's cool. All right. Thank you everyone for the fill once again. San Jose is a random in these breaks, so sorry, is a free random to everybody in these breaks. So if you want to look who has it, just look in the comment section like normal, like how we've been doing it every 100 times already. Emily, what's going on? I'm like I said, I'm doing okay. Just dealing with some health issues, but like I said, nothing to startle anybody. But let's get to the matter at hand here. Let's pull something good. All right, guys. Okay, here we are. All right, let's go. We got the base cards up front. We have our first rainbow. It's Carter Verhaeghe for the Panthers. Okay, let's see how this goes, and then. Sorry, excuse me. Then we have a insert Power Playmakers Cole Perfetti for the Jets. And then we have a Arctic, I believe. This is a Sam Bennett Arctic. Arctic Freeze, 31 out of 99. There you go. Our Conn Smythe Trophy winner. There you go. Sam Bennett for the Panthers as well. Andrew McCullough has got a couple Panther rainbows now. And then we got some more base. So this is a Bedard base. Yeah, that's base. And then we got our marquee rookies coming up. So we have Adam Klapka for the Flames. There's a Kuznetsov for the Wild. And then an Othman for the Rangers. So pretty straightforward. Yeah, pretty straightforward. This is all base cards. And then, yeah, base cards. So you get a slew of base, couple of hits, and then a base card again, and then our 3 rookies. So maybe what I'll do is I'll just bring up our 3 rookies, and we'll do the other ones last. Okay, we'll keep it like that. All right, do this. All right, here we go. Base, Caulfield base, Bertuzzi base. Yeah, that's all base. All right, Logan Morrison for the Kraken. Right, and we got Isaac Poulter for the Devils, marquee rookie, and Jacob Dobes for Montreal. Let's go to Paul. All right. We got a retro Olin Zellweger. This is nice, actually. Actually, looks pretty good. Olin Zellweger for the Ducks. All right, that's going to Zach. We have a sweet selection, Zachary Bolduc. I believe he got traded too, didn't he? For the Blues. Let's go to Pascal. And we got a blue ice. Or what is this called? Is it called blue ice? Purple? Blue fragments. That's it. 34 out of 125. Leon Draisaitl for the Oilers. That's going to my good friend Rob Chum. There you go. Oh my god. 2 numbered cards already. 2 numbered cards already. All right. Keep it going. Keep it going. We got to do it this way. All right. Power Playmaker. Oh, hold on. I just exposed the auto. Power Playmakers, Draisaitl. There. For the Oilers. I didn't realize we had our auto, but this John Beecher rookie autographs for the Bruins. That's going to Kevin Hansen. This is an update from last year, by the way. There you go for the Bruins. I didn't realize it was going to show up like this. Sorry. All right, Frank Nazar, Calum Ritchie, and Zach Dean for the Blues. And we got our base, and then our rainbow, Sam Reinhart once again. Another rainbow for the Panthers. Not too bad. Yeah, he went to Montreal. Yeah, I remember. I remember seeing his name in all the trades and such. You know, but yeah, to the Montreal he goes. All right, next. Go this way. Let's just do it normally. All right, base. They're kind of stuck together. Ooh, Logan Stankoven. Not bad. I wonder if it's numbered. Let's take a look. Is this a sunrise or sunset? Logan Stankoven going to Dallas. Jason Ellis. It is a sunset, but it is not numbered. You know, Stankoven is one of those guys I tend to pull quite a bit. So, Tristan Jarry. Come on, it's stuck together. There you go. Tristan Jarry for the Penguins on the retro. There's a Kaprizov showmanship. And then base Sam Colangelo, Rulin Iskakov, and then Matt Villalta for Utah for the marquee rookie base cards. So yeah, that is base. All right, that was our first pile. How are you guys doing, by the way? Excuse me. Hope you guys are doing all right. Okay, Jack Thompson for the Sharks. There's Cameron Butler for the Blue Jackets, and then Justin Brazeau for the Bruins. Remember to send your mailing addresses, please. Even if you think I have it already, just send it my way. Another Sam Bennett. Wow, what's going on with these rainbows for the Panthers? How many Bennett rainbows already? All right, Jet Luchenko. Another rainbow retro for the Flyers rookie. And then John Tavares for the Leafs and his ex-teammate, Mitch Marner base. Going down. Or is Mitch Marner going to be booed when he comes to Toronto? Like, say, when Vegas plays Toronto, is he gonna be booed? Are we booing him? Is that what we're doing? Are we booing the guy? All right, Devin Cooley for the Sharks. There's another Stankoven, Akurati for Utah. Is he? You think he's being booed? Oh hell yeah, he is. All right, Chandler Stevenson for the Kraken. Jack Eichel. We'll go on the back here. Let's get the base cards off the back. They're just base. All right, Jack Eichel, Power Playmakers for Vegas, Marner's new team. And we got another Panther. Holy moly. What is going on? Blue Fragment, 16 out of 125 for the Panthers. Andrew McCullough's having himself a great break for the reigning Stanley Cup champions, who have the best chance to three-peat, apparently, on the betting lines I saw. That's pretty crazy. All right, J-Rod base. All right, Stezka for the Kraken on the marquee rookie. There's Gage Gonzalez for the Lightning. Ivan for Colorado. I believe that's going to you, Emily, because you only get Colorado. Emil Lilleberg for the Lightning. Marquee rookie Rainbow. There's another Stankoven. These cards are actually pretty nice looking. Sweet selections. And we got a Nick Foligno on the Violet Pixels. Why the Pixels base I don't think is numbered. Oh, it is numbered to 299. Nick Foligno going to Chicago. That's going to my good friend Kieran. There you go, Kieran. We want a bigger hit than that for Chicago at least. Okay, we got Akil Thomas for the Kings. Bradley Nadeau and a Zachary Leroux. Okay, we got a bunch of base cards. Kevin Fiala retro for the Kings. There's JT Comfort for the Wings. We'll go on the back. Get rid of the base cards. They're just base. And our next Violet Pixel is a rookie. James Gonzalez going to Tampa Bay. That's going to Donnie. And that's numbered to 299. Gage Gonzalez. All right. Third pile of the first box. Remember, Tempe has another break of this up. Same thing. And then I have a case of it up. So don't sleep on it, guys. All right, Liam Bichel for Dallas. Sorry, Scott Morrow for the Hurricanes. I think he got traded too, didn't he? Archie Baines for the Canucks. Owen Pickering, marquee rookie rainbow. Mike Matheson. I believe this is a sunset for the Canadians, and then we got Lane Hudson on the Sweet Selections. That's a nice hit. I'd love to hit the Sweet Selections Golden Treasures. Mike Matheson on the sunset for Montreal. So, Mike Matheson. Montreal. Alright. 3 more packs. 2 after this one in my hand. Killing me. Alright, what do we have? What do we got? What do we got? Right. Okay. So, Bill Kemp for the Oilers. There's Joel Blomqvist going to the Penguins. Seamus Casey for the Devils. Slavkovsky, base. Our Rainbow Owen Tippett. That's a sunset for the Flyers. We got Simon Edvinsson for the Wings. And power playmakers Artemi Panarin for the Rangers. Who has the Flyers, I think? The smokes. Sunset Owen Tippett. He's a good player, Owen Tippett. I remember Owen Tippett from before, but I never really heard anything much about him after the fact. Okay. Let's see what we got next here. That's all base. We got a Rainbow Mika Zibanejad for the Rangers. Okay, I'll leave that one there for now because we want to... Okay, let me grab that. There's the Zibanejad Rainbow. All right, Liam Ogren, Sweet Selections for Minnesota. I just wanted to leave that colorful one in the back there. Krzyzewski for Colorado. There you go. Steinberg for Colorado. And Declan Carlisle for the Lightning. And we got Mr. John Tavares for Toronto. That's going to Barclay. You must be happy. Pink Magma. Don't hear about him much. He has scored some really nice goals. What's going on, Sam? Oh, really? Look at that one. There's one for you, Barclay. John Tavares. He took a decent pay for trying to help the team, eh? He did all right. Signed him. Kudos to him, man. Kudos to Tavares. Sorry. Right, there we go. All right, base. Celebrini, base rookie. There's Luca Dababalouz for the what's that? Blue Jackets. Brandon Scanlon for the Rangers. His name is such a tongue twister, it makes me all messed up. Logan Stankoven on the showmanship. And then we have Logan Stankoven on the retro rookie. Nice. And we got another pink magma, and it is Drew Commesso. When I mentioned a bigger hit, I wasn't thinking of this guy, Kieran. Drew Commesso. Pink magma, marquee rookie. At least it's a rookie and it's a parallel. I don't know how he can fare with with the rest of the hits in that. All right, second box, guys. Remember, because it's a 2-boxer, I took my sweet time with it. You know, I like chit-chatting with you guys. Empty box. Okay, maybe I'll switch over and do this pile first because we got the auto in that pile the last time, so I don't want to eventually hit it right away, and then the rest of the box is duds. Okay, here we go. Haran, Giroud base, Albert Johansson. Yeah, he did take a hometown discount. Yes, good for him. Albert Johansson, Cutter Goche for the Ducks, Will Smith for the Sharks, Rainbow Jordan Bennington for the Blues, Andre Kuzmenko Rainbow Retro for the Flames, and Mr. Nick Suzuki Showmanship for Montreal. Okay, here we go. Next pack. We got what is this? Red Rainbow. Okay, I'm gonna put the Ottinger back there, okay, for now. Gonna get the base out of the way. Alright, Samuel Hellenius for the Kings. Victor Mancini for the Rangers. Brendan Brisson for the Golden Knights. There's Audie. Jonathan Marchessault, Power Playmakers for Nashville. And a Red Rainbow Daniil Misule. I guess you can call it a color match for the Devils. And that's going to Zach Foss. Is it numbered 199? Yes, it is. Red Prism. 141 out of 199. Daniil Misule. Don't know too much about him. I mean, there's a lot of rookies in this crop that are decent. Why are we getting those ones? All right, let's keep it going. Boone Jenner, Sharon Govich. All right, Makuma Doolin for the Sharks. Patrick Giles for the Panthers. And Alexei Kolosov for the Flyers. Rainbow of Ethan Del Mastro for the Hawks. That's decent there, Kieran. Mason McTavish Playmakers for the Ducks. And we got a Martin Nietzsche's purple or violet pixels going to the Hurricanes. Oh my god. There you go. 84 to 299. Going to Carolina. That's going to Philippe Dagenet. I am not feeling good. Alright, here we go. Better than nothing. The Del Mastro is better than that goalie you hit for sure. Alright. Ooh, we have another red prism. Okay, we'll leave it to the back, okay? Alright. Lekkery Maki for Vancouver. Lucas Cormier and Jason Paulin for Colorado. There's Mr. Hometown Discount again. Josh Doan for Utah. And we got another Utah, his teammate, Clayton Keller, Red Prism. Red Prism. My hands are so, like, dry. And I can't even slide the card in the sleeve. 43 out of 199. Utah Mammoth, Michael Quinn. That is for you. Okay, next. Next. Alright, Troy Terry base, Wallman base. We got Rutger McGroarty going to Pittsburgh. Olin Zellweger for the Ducks. Sebastian Costa for the Wings. I'll speed it up a little bit for you guys here. Rainbow Pasternak for the Bruins. There's Mitchkov on the Showmanship. And a Matty Beniers. I believe this is a Cosmic for the Kraken. That's going to Derek Gibson out of 65. 58 out of 65. Cosmic Beniers. You know, when you've been breaking for as long as I have, like going on a decade. It is actually a decade, yeah. 2015 when I started. 2025 now. Wow. That's amazing. Jeez. Anyways, when you've been breaking as long as I have, then you kind of know what the parallels are right off the rip. Miss Yule for the Devils. Ostapchuk for the Sens. Nolan Allen for the Hawks. Sens Ostapchuk on the retro rookie. There's a Matt Boldy and Austin Matthews for Barclay. No, Violet Pixels. AM 34, 2038 out of 299. There you go, Barclay. Matthews. Hopefully he has a better year. He's got, you know, some decent line mates. Had to replace Marner, but I believe they got someone, right? They got someone good, I believe. I would assume. Okay, here we go. Lysel for the Bruins. There's Kovalenko, Colorado, Jackson Ivany for the Penguins. And we got a rainbow Victor Hedman right there for the Lightning. The rainbow, yeah. And then Will Smith, and oh, it's an autographed red prism. Or red rainbow, sorry. Frank Vetrano. Not the auto we're looking for, but it is a red rainbow auto for the Ducks. Zach Foss. We got our first colored autograph of the year for Platinum. Hopefully not the last. Maybe for this break it is, but not last forever. All right, McKinnon retro. Nice one, Emily. There's a Zach Hyman for the Oilers. Josh Roy for the Canadians. Jackson Blake, Hurricanes. Georgi Romanov for the Sharks. Okay, we got a bunch of base now. And we got a Aku Rati. This is a Sunset Marquee rookie going to the Mammoth. That's going to Mike Quinn. Sunset. All right, 4 more packs. 3 more after the one in my hand. Let's see if we can come up with some nice colored magic here at least. Elise Pettersson for Vancouver. Hopefully Vancouver has a bounce back year. They just re-signed Besser, so that was pretty good. All right, Pierrick Dubé for the Caps. Jesper Wallstead for the Wild. Maxwell Crozier for the Lightning. Then we have Lane Hudson on the Rainbow rookie. Nice. And a Gabe Velarde on the Sunset. Not too bad. Nice. That was a good pack. Gabe Velarde, 28 goals this year. That's a personal season best. He had 22 the year before, 28 this year. Not bad. And we got Lane Hudson, Rainbow. Very nice. Who has Montreal? Paul. There you go, Paul. Very nice. All right, a couple more packs left. Remember, I take my sweet time. And it's like this many. All right, there's a Bedard there for you, Kieran. Mitchkov. Mason Morelli for the Golden Knights. Ethan Cardwell for the Sharks. Connor Geeky for the Lightning. And we have a rainbow. Oh, it's not a rainbow. It's a sunset. And guess who, Kieran? Connor Bedard sunset. Look at that. For the Hawks. Okay, I guess Kieran's spot's been paid for now. With the cards he hit, I believe. Alright, Kaprizov. Minnesota. There's Kyle McLean for the Islanders. Maverick Lamoureux for the Utah. Maverick Bork for the Stars. Then we got William Karlsson on the Rainbow. And we have Pink Magma is Andrei Kuzmenko for the Calgary Flames. Pink Magma. Calgary. That's going to Andrew. Going to go with all his Florida Panther hits. All right, last pack, guys. Thank you once again for the fill. If we get that other break filled tonight, we'll run it. As long as it's all paid up in full. Looks like we got another Pink Magma. All right, Seamus Casey for the Devils on the retro. Cutter Gauthier, Sweet Selections. Liam Ogren for the Wild. Jan Kuznetsov for Calgary. Josh Domebase for Utah. All right, here we are. It is a Philip Forsberg to end off the break for Nashville. Who has the Preds? Paul as well. There you go. Let's do a little bit of a recap of what we did hit here. We got a lot of hits. A lot of hits to go through for 2 boxes. Hey, pretty decent. Not too bad. So, got all those hits. All right, here we go. Good luck. Good luck. Carolina did. Yes, you did. I called your name out, so definitely you did. All right, Forsberg on the Pink Magma. Kuzmenko Pink Magma. Rainbow, not a rainbow. Sunset Bedard. Sunset Velarde. Sunset Rati. Marquee Rookie. Violet Pixels Matthews. Veneers Cosmic. Red Prism Keller. Martin Nietzsche. There you go, Philippe. You got a Violet Pixel. Daniel Misyul on the Red Prism. Pink Magma Camesso. Pink Magma John Tavares. Sunset Tippett. Sunset Matheson. Violet Pixel Gage Gonzalez. Violet Pixel Nick Foligno. Blue Fragments. Right? Blue Fragments? Yeah. Matthew Tkachuk for the Panthers. Stankoven on the Sunset rookie. John Beecher auto from last year. Leon Draisaitl on the blue fragments. Arctic Ice Sam Bennett. Frank Vetrano on the red rainbow auto retro for the Ducks. And we got a Lane Hudson marquee rookie rainbow. That is decent 2 boxes. Remember, it's just 2 boxes. Nothing too crazy. Maybe if we run through a case, we'll get a lot of better hits. 2 boxes. 2 boxes, guys. That's pretty decent. A lot of hits for 2 boxes. So like I said, Tempe put up another 2-boxer. So this is what we have up. Tempe has a 2-boxer. I have a full case, right? A half case with an option to take the full of the same product. And then I also have a mixer with the cup in it, guys. And remember, I opened up a fresh case of the cup there, and we only ripped 1 box. And that box definitely did not have the case hit in it. So yeah, don't sleep on that, guys. That's going to be a good one. I put up a filler for that. Let's get that one closed up for the cup. I think it's nice just for the cup. So, but other than that, guys, make sure you have your updated addresses. Thank you again. I was glad to rip on release, and I'll see you guys in the next break. Cheers, everybody.